maybe some community leaders did not get this article about Police Chief Tony Holt in the email. But they got this one about a professor at the University of California, Berkeley, in their email. In fact, I saw one email that Patrick Lindsay, the VP for Government Affairs and Community, sent out. You know what Karl Marx would call those kinds of emails? Opium. Karl Marx says religion is the opiate of the people. Well, this article to me reads like an opium for Detroit community leaders, so you can remain quiet, betray your conscience, betray your community, betray the demand for equity and diversity, and you can say, okay, it's all right. Now, some of us can tell the difference. Some of us are not Google fool. Some of us know what it takes. And we can tell the difference when a substitute like this is passed around as if it's an effort. Even though this article is highly questionable, as I see it, the article in itself says Wayne State is not doing well. And the president said, our goal in 2020 is to wipe out the achievement gap. You're right. So 2020 is when the university's president, I think his contract might be up for renewal back then. So is it coincidental that he's pointing to 2020? This community needs to know. Now, you won't hear this analysis elsewhere, but this is why you can trust us on this show, on this station, to raise Socratic questions. When we see contradictions, we will raise them. When we see double talk, we will raise the issue. He says, the President Roy Wilson says in this article, written by a professor at the University of California, Berkeley, not a New York Times reporter, not a New York Times op-ed columnist, but a professor who contributes articles to the Times, says it's a moral imperative to wipe the achievement gap. Well, then do that. And if you think it was a moral imperative, then why did you tell the Detroit News just because we're in a majority black city, we don't have to reflect the community? Why? Are you engaging in double talk? These are the words of Roy Wilson. I'm not making things up. We can go in the public record and call it out. Then why? If it's a moral imperative. That doesn't sound like someone who understands it's a moral imperative. When you tell the Detroit News in a statement that reads arrogantly, just because we're in a major black city, we don't have to reflect the community. That's what he said in the Detroit News. Of course, that was not a favorable article. I'm sure Wayne State VP for Government Affairs, Patrick Lindsay, the entire crew over there, I'm sure they did not forward the Detroit News article to community leaders because it doesn't make them look good. But the article tells the truth. But this one is praise singing. So you can forward this around and try to share it like what Karl Marx would call an opium. Detroit knows better than that. Stay woke. We'll be right back. After this break, we're going to the Carter Commission 50th anniversary after the Carter Commission report. The Golden Jubilee, Black life in America, it's getting worse. Stay with us right after this.